Ladies and gents, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Mantalk Productions here, or Peter Mathis. Today I'm flying the F28 Fellowship from Copenhagen to Stansted. I tried a live stream very recently, and I think it was within 10 minutes of starting the live stream, it just completely crumbled and failed. So I'm going to do this flight today instead, and I hope that I can get some good VATSIM action in the F28. So, just going through the cockpit on setup. It's in a state where the way you left it the day before is, it's a persistent state. So that might catch me out with a few things. So, but we'll see how we go. I was just double checking before I turned on the video what SIDs we had out of Copenhagen, and unfortunately we don't have any SIDs that are based off VORs, which is a real shame because I can't fly any of these. So I'll just pull over my flight plan as it is. So on departure from Copenhagen, I'm going to fly out to Kos. Corsa, that's what that is, and then out to it's not Helingolad, that's what it is, the tiny atoll in the North Sea, and then down to Groningen, which is a VOR that is used going inbound to Amsterdam, and then I'm going to fly across the English Channel to Clacton and then inbound to Stansted, and we'll have a look at the stars inbound to Stansted when we get closer. But for now, in terms of ATC, we have just Copenhagen control, which should be monitoring us outbound from Copenhagen. It's pretty chill. It's a Monday afternoon, not a huge amount going on. We're experiencing a heat wave in England because, of course, it's September, and all of a sudden it's decided to rain incessantly through August. And now, of course, it's September, and we've decided to have a heat wave, haven't we? But there we go. Essex radar is online, and I'm hoping that he stays online for our arrival, and we have ground and ATIS there at Stansted as well. We've got the new Inibuilds Stansted scenery, which is lovely as well. So, without much further ado, let's get cracking, because these videos can very, very quickly turn into pretty long ones. So, first thing we want to do, sim brief. We want to just pull up our flight plan. Let me just pause track IR for those of you who don't want to see that. So what we're going to do is, that was my previous flight. Let's go EKCH, EGSS, SAS. I'm flying 34 Foxtrot today, and it is a Fokker F28-1000, which it has input for us. And then I'm going to put in EKCH, Core, ALS, DHE, EEL, Clacton, and EGSS. Analyze route, and boom, there you go. Flight level, it's going to be even flight level, so I'm going to go 260, and I'm going to hit generate, see what happens. Okay, so Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot, it's given me a block fuel of 6.2, almost 6.3 tons, 62 passenger count, flight time of 1 hour 30, or block time of almost 2 hours. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so that is the flight plan, and that is the flight plan that the EFB will recognize whenever I click this button. I click OFP and I click continue. It's going to load that in. I'm going to just hit refresh just to double check and make sure. So that's loaded in, 34 Foxtrot. And then we go over to the aircraft page, and it allows you to import all of those weights, which is great. I'm going to hit the CG so that our nose stab trim is automatically set. We're going to go on to kilos. Yeah, thank you, kilos instead of pounds. So we're on the ground power at the moment. We could call up ATC and get stuck in. So I will call up ATC first of all, and get our clearance, and double check that our clearance is okay for him, or else we might as well just not even have tried. Let's just set these up here. So so we're 34 Foxtrot. What we need in terms of frequencies is, let's listen to the ATIS first, because I think, yeah, we've got two ATISes. I'm not sure what that is, but 122.75, we'll put that in first. 122.75. Go to VHF2.
Runway in use for landing 22 left. Expect Charlie stars. Visual approach on request. Transition level 60 wind 290 at 5. Wind variable between 220 and 320. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. No clouds detected. Temperature 24. Dew point 14. QNH 1026. Reduces separation procedures applied on final. At first contact with approach. State aircraft type. This was Copenhagen arrival information Foxtrot. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Foxtrot.
Just want to grab that runway, departure runway. I think it's 22
This is
right.
Copenhagen arrival information Foxtrot. At 1420 Zulu Special. Expect ILS approach. Runway in use for landing 22 left. Expect Charlie stars. Visual approach on request. Transition levels.
Yeah, I wasn't going to give us the, I think it's 22 right, based on what I can already see. So, now we've got that information Foxtrot, QNH 1026. Let's go and have a look at the... it's Copenhagen Control 121.375, which is 121.375. Okay. Let's just put it on here. Lots of scrolling. 3.
WR, 3000, stroke 6036, runway 29 and right turn out.
Okay, so we need to then throw in our flight
Flight 342, feedback correct, startup report, and QNH 1026.
1026, all approved. Right, 342.
Lufthansa 832, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Lufthansa 832.
Lufthansa 13 Echo Mike, currently located there.
Lufthansa 13 Echo Mike, thank you. Taxi stand 265 Foxtrot.
Stand 26 via Foxtrot to Lufthansa 13 Echo Mike. Thank you for your support. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
what is, I'm just going to double check VATSIM equipment suffix Sierra.
211 with QNH 1026, request clearance to Bornholm.
Equipment codes.
76211, hello to you, Copenhagen Control. Clearance to Rønne, Bornholm, scenic minor, Charlie departure, squawk 1466.
Okay. File flight plan. Let's just put on the nav and the anti-collision lights.
Departure, squawk 1466.
Skinnerman 6211, feedback correct.
Ryanair 2801, stand 35, ready for push.
Ryanair 2801, Houston startup at your discretion.
Start at discretion, Ryanair 2801.
Frontal line 1418, descend 3000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descending 3000 feet, QNH 1026, Frontal 1418.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon. Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot on the ground at Copenhagen Information Foxtrot, QNH 1026, aircraft type Fokker F28 Fellowship, requesting IFR clearance as filed.
Hello, Skeleton 34 Foxtrot, clearance to destination Stansted via Corsa, Kilo, Oscar, Romeo. Climb initially flight level 70, expect level change en route, squawk 2247. After departure, runway 22 right, follow standard, follow runway heading.
Cleared to destination as filed via the Kilo Oscar Romeo VOR. Climb flight level, climb 7,000 feet. Squawk 2247 from runway 22 right. Climb on initial runway heading. Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot.
Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot, correct. And initial climb is flight level 70.
Flight level 70, thank you. 34 Foxtrot.
Translate 1418, we managed to make the
2247.
left engine back again, but we don't know if it will handle till the end of flight.
Translate 1418, that is copied. Are you interested in a visual occasion in a short approach?
Okay, so...
by the way, we can continue as planned, Air France 1418.
Okay, so he's given us what we need. It's flight level 70. So let's have initial flight level 70. So we'll be on standard barometric pressure as we climb up to that. Yeah, and 22 right runway heading, which is, what is the runway heading of 22 right?
Lufthansa 832, descend
217.
QNH 1026.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH
217
1026, Lufthansa 832.
Let's go heading select.
Magic 413, welcome to Copenhagen, I presume Whiskey 1.
Let's get the APU turned on now.
413 and thank you.
Wait 10 seconds.
Roger, Jet Magic 413, left via runway 30, vacate Foxtrot 2, to position Whiskey 1.
Thank you, left turn 30, Foxtrot 2, to position Whiskey 1, Jet Magic 413.
Monitor TGT and RPM.
Transfer line 1418, turn left heading 330.
Start is off.
330,
TGT is peaked.
1418.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Okay, TGT is stabilizing at 400.
Many flight 342,
Bring on the gen. Gen load is on. Air is on.
Midiflight 342, roger,
PSI
you
is
require
coming
full
up.
runway links.
Successful APU start.
Midiflight 342.
Midiflight 342, taxi right Golf and Alpha, hold short of runway 29.
We can now turn off the GPU. So
Copenhagen
we can take away the ground power.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Golf is back. Sorry for the delay.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Golf, no problem, just in time, so you can monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Go off requesting for clearance back to Helsinki with the information of the Foxtrot on board.
Ryanair 5 X-ray Golf, monitor Unicom 122.8, thank you.
Dinner 7 Golf, hello again, clearance to Helsinki, Abino 6 Alpha departure, runway 27, set squawk 2210.
Cut to Helsinki, runway 27, Abino 6 Alpha departure, squawk 2201, Finnair 7 Golf.
Oh, for goodness sake.
2210.
2210, Finnair 7 Golf.
Finnair 7 Golf, free back right, information Foxtrot, QNH 1026.
For Foxtrot, then QNH 1026, Finnair 7 Golf.
Transfer line 25, Christian transfer line 1418,
Boss
left turn
is
heading
12.8.
250, clear ILS to left.
Left heading 250, clear ILS, runway 22 left. Translate 1418.
Inbound
Lufthansa
249.
832, maintain present heading.
Maintain present heading, Lufthansa 832.
Midiflight 342, runway 29, cleared for takeoff. Safe is
Set.
wind, 260 degrees, 9 knots.
Take off the right right hand.
With a radar standby.
Correct.
Okay, we're ready for push
Already
and start.
155 Charlie, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
TT switches need to be on takeoff.
Advisory for 115 Charlie, that was a great job, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot is ready for push and start gate Alpha 26.
Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot. Let me see here. Yeah, push and start approved.
Push start approved, 34 Foxtrot. Okay, so he's given us
Lufthansa 832 descent
push
3000
and start.
feet.
Let's pre-plan the pushback.
Lufthansa 832.
Transfer 1418, runway 22 left, clear to land, wind 290 degrees, 5 knots.
Clear to land, runway 22 left, Transfer 1418.
Okay, request.
Cockpit to ground.
Ryanair 2801, ready for taxi.
Ryanair 2801, taxi 1.27, via take surveys November and Kilo.
Holding point runway 27 via November and Kilo, Ryanair 2801.
Modified C42, class 3000.
Flight 342, radar contact, climb to flight level 160, after Castro VOR, proceed direct Rønne, Romeo, Oscar Echo.
Climbing 160 after Castro VR, direct Modified C42.
Lufthansa 832, descend 3000 feet, turn left heading 290.
Descend to altitude 3000 feet, turn left heading 290 degrees, Lufthansa 832.
Lifting the aircraft. We are cleared for start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Engine start.
Sequence.
Coming on. Engine 2 first.
Lufthansa 832, turn left heading 255, clear RLS 22 left.
Turn left heading 255, cleared RLS, approach runway 22 left, Lufthansa 832.
When high pressure reaches 15, we then introduce start fuel. Engager begins, the ignition light begins. And then once the TGT reaches 400 degrees Celsius, we then take the fuel lever from start to open. There we go. Monitor oil pressure and temperature. Stabilized. Good. Okay. Engine number 1 coming online. And again, just wait for that. What a beautiful aircraft.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Brake set.
Parking brake set.
Lufthansa 832,
Engine
continue
igniter.
approach, you're number 2.
Continue approach runway 22 left, number 2, Lufthansa 832.
Startup is complete.
Okay, watching for TGT.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear it to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Set flaps 11. 400 degrees TGT. Set. Pump on.
Scandinavian 6211, standard Echo 78, ready for push and start.
Clear any lighting issues there.
Scandinavian 6211, push and start approach.
Hydraulic pressures all look
Push and start
normal.
Scandinavian 6211.
Okay, both pressurization ducts coming on. I'm going to take off the APU gen, off the APU air, and off the main, and we can turn off the ignition starter. And let's get the taxi light on, ready for taxi. And that is ready for taxi. Tug is clear. Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot ready for taxi.
Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot, taxi via Juliet, Lima, Kilo 3, hold short of runway 12.
Taxi via Juliet, Lima, Kilo 3, and hold short runway 12, 34 Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 832, runway 22 left, clear to land, 290 degrees and 5.
Runway 22 left, clear
Okay,
to land.
park rig off.
832.
Control line 148, welcome to Copenhagen. Taxi via Bravo.
Brake check.
Runway 30.
With the brake check done, let's go set our takeoff bugs.
Taxi via Bravo, all short, runway 1230, Translate 1418.
140, set. Flaps 11 set. So we're taxiing Juliet Kilo 3, holding
Runway
short.
201, runway 27, clear takeoff. 260 degrees, 12 knots.
Clear takeoff runway 27, Rhino 2801, thanks.
Copenhagen Central, hello, Ryanair for Charlie Victor in Control Stand Foxtrot 4. Information Foxtrot destination departure to London Stansted.
Ryanair for Charlie Victor, hello to Plans to London Stansted. Lango to Charlie departure. Squawk 0437.
Wait, to London Stansted via Lango to Charlie departure, squawk 0430, Ryanair for Charlie Victor.
0437, feedback correct.
0430 for Charlie Victor.
For Charlie Victor, negative 0437.
37, Roger, 0437 for Charlie Victor.
Running for Charlie Victor, feedback right. Skyline 34 Foxtrot, enter runway 12, right via Alpha, holding point Alpha 1, 2 to right.
Enter runway 12 via Alpha and Alpha 1, runway 22 right, 34 Foxtrot.
Control line 148, taxi stand hotel 101 via Bravo, Romeo and Whiskey, cross runway 12.
Taxiing Hotel 101, Translate 1418.
Confirm via Bravo, Romeo and Whiskey.
Bravo Romeo Whiskey, Translate 1418.
Thanks. Lufthansa 832, welcome to Copenhagen. Left right Charlie, hold short runway 30.
Right on Bravo and then hold short runway 30, Lufthansa 832.
Hot day today. Seatbelt signs are on. Pressurization is set. P2
Ryanair
on.
201, radar contact. Flying flight level 120, free speeds.
Flight level 120, free speed, thanks very much, Ryanair 2801.
Scandinavian 6211, ready for taxi runway 2.
This is Alpha.
22 right, sorry.
Scandinavian 6211, taxi via Tango, left Victor, hold short of taxiway Sierra.
Scandinavian 6211, problem with my head, so can you please repeat that, please?
Scandinavian 6211, no problem, taxi via Tango, left Victor, hold short of taxiway Sierra.
So not this turning here. Actually,
Golf ready for taxi.
yes it is. This is Alpha 1 here, yeah. There's so many of these joining runway 22 that hard to know. Okay, I'm just going to stop here and get the aircraft ready for takeoff.
Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot, clear takeoff 22 right, wind 290.5.
Clear takeoff runway 22 right, Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot, thank you.
Lufthansa 832, left via runway 30, vacate Kilo 3, then Lima, gate Alpha 8.
Strobe on. Good to go.
Okay, just confirm taxi on runway 30, Lufthansa 832.
A5, runway 30, Kilo 3 and Lima, gate Alpha 8.
Mode Charlie is
Copy,
active.
thank you. Taxi runway 30, vacate by Kilo 3, and then Mike, I believe, 2 Alpha 8, Lufthansa 832.
Via Lima, Alpha 8.
Via Lima, and then Alpha 8, apologies, Lufthansa 832.
No problem. And Skeleton 6211, did you copy the clearance of the taxi instruction?
Okay, 50%.
Negative, Scandinavia 6211. I adjusted my headphone now. I couldn't hear you very well. Now it should be fine. Can you repeat please the clearance?
I didn't tell the cabin to take off.
No problem.
Clear to
Taxi
take off,
via
but
Tango, then lift Victor, hold short of
that does that
taxiway
automatically.
Sierra.
80 knots, checked.
Scandinavia 6211.
Rotate.
Clear for taxi via Tango, Victor, and hold short on Sierra.
Gear up.
In a 7 Golf, taxi rolling point 27 via November and Kilo.
Taxi about runway 27 by November, Kilo for our 7 Golf.
Flaps going up.
Runway 4 Charlie Victor, push starter plus, facing west.
Setting climb power.
Red nose 8 Mike Victor on frequency.
Weather radar on. Passing 2,500.
Skeleton 34 Foxtrot, radar contact, climb to flight level 190, 3 speeds.
Climb flight level 190, Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot.
Ready flight 342. When ready, descend 5,000 feet. QNH is 1026. Do you require full weather report?
Won't be enough if you just save on runway. You can use 25 342 and descend 5,000 when ready.
Very good. Expect ILS 29 either via rendezvous or radar vectors. Your choice.
Expect 29 and love to get some radar vectors. 25 342.
You can expect. Lufthansa 832. The Norwegian in front of you is pushing. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's not on my frequency.
Lufthansa 832, roger.
Red nose 8, Mike Victor, pushing back.
Hello, Red Nose 8, Mike Victor, Copenhagen. Please let me know when you're ready for clearance.
Red nose 8, Mike Victor, requesting clearance to Arlanda in the Boeing 737-800.
Ryanair 201, climb level 360.
Climb level 360, Ryanair 201.
Fokker 1418, just and Hotel 101, leaving the frequency.
Thanks for flying, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye, thank you, sir.
Red nose 8, Mike Victor, requesting clearance to Copenhagen in Boeing 737-800.
Red Nose 8, Mike Victor, clearance to Arlanda, KMAX 5 Charlie, squawk 0357.
Clear to Arlanda with the KMAX 5 Charlie departure, squawk 0357 for Red nose 8, Mike Victor.
8 Mike Victor, repeat correct. QNH 1026.
QNH 1026 for Red nose 8, Mike Victor.
Skeleton 34 Foxtrot, own navigation, direct LC, Alpha Lima Sierra.
Direct Alpha Lima Sierra own navigation, thanks. 34 Foxtrot.
Thanks.
So he's given me
Last for 6 Papa, Copenhagen control.
14.7. I don't actually have that yet, so I'm going to go back to 12.8. Let's go beam.
Copenhagen
Nav 2.
Control, good afternoon. Beauty 1 Bravo Charlie is secured. Flight level 370, direct Dosur.
Hello, Beauty 1 Bravo
blew
Charlie,
through,
Copenhagen identified. Here 223 Charlie, expect ILS 22 left.
Expect ILS 22 left for 1 Bravo Charlie.
and confirm to floor 3 Charlie arrival.
1 Pulse at flight level 240.
This Beauty 1 Bravo Charlie, confirm to floor 3 Charlie arrival.
3 Charlie arrival from Easy 6 for Charlie, Quebec.
Yeah, that was for Beauty 1 Bravo Charlie.
1 Bravo Charlie, expect Julie 3 Charlie arrivals.
Skeleton 6211, continue via Bravo, cross runway 30 for holding point Echo 1.
Set. Well, now we're up through 10,000. It doesn't really matter. We could have gone faster.
Continue via Bravo, cross runway 30 via Echo 1.
Inbound to
64 Charlie Quebec, Copenhagen
Kilo Oscar Romeo, 19.5 nautical miles.
Charlie arrival, expect runway 22 left.
Redness 8 Mike Victor, requesting taxi.
Redness 8 Mike Victor via Lima, Zulu and Alpha, cross runway 30, holding point Alpha 1.
Taxi via Lima, Zulu, Alpha, cross runway 30, holding point Alpha 1, Redness 8 Mike Victor.
Runway 4 Charlie Victor via Whiskey, Romeo and Bravo, cross runway 30 for holding point Echo 1, runway 2 to right.
Whiskey, Bravo, Whiskey, Romeo, Bravo, clear to cross runway 30 for the holding point Echo 1, runway 2 to right.
Okay, we're now picking up
Finland 7 Golf ready for departure.
Finland 7 Golf 27, clear takeoff, service wind 26 degrees, 12.
Runway 27 clear for takeoff, Finland 7 Golf, thank you.
Control, hello, it's Alpine 5 to Quebec Tango from Gate Bravo 9 from Copenhagen, and information Foxtrot on board and Airbus 20 Neo, requesting clearance for Amsterdam.
Hello, Alpine 5 to Quebec Tango, clearance to Amsterdam Schiphol, Lango 2 Charlie departure, squawk 0367.
Okay, so you are now cleared for Amsterdam via Lango to Charlie departure and squawking 0367, Alpine 5 to Quebec Tango.
Hello, sorry for delay, flight number
1026.
E6 for Charlie Quebec, sorry, your port for another aircraft. Can you say again, please?
EC6 for Charlie Quebec, clear to 3 Charlie arrival, expect runway 22 left.
Clear to 3 Charlie arrival, expect runway 22 left, EC6 for Charlie Quebec.
Correct. EC6 for Charlie Quebec, speed 310 knots or greater.
Speed 310 knots or greater, EC6 for Charlie Quebec.
Beauty 1 Bravo Charlie, speed 260 knots or less, descend flight level 290.
Descent flight level 290 and speed less than 260 for 1 Bravo Charlie.
Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot, climb flight level 260.
260, Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot.
Pastor 6 Papa with you, flight level 360, sorry for delay.
Hello, Pastor 6 Papa, Copenhagen, squawk 1733.
1033.
Scandinavian 6211 from Echo 1, clear takeoff to right, wind 28 degrees 7.
Scandinavia 6211, I'm not familiar with the airport, can you please repeat that, please?
Scandinavian 6211 via Echo 1, clear takeoff to right.
Here for takeoff to right via Echo 1, Scandinavia 6211.
Alpine 54 Alpha Zulu and frequency.
Finland 7 Golf Air Bomb, passing 2000 feet.
Finland 7 Golf, radar contact, climb level 350.
So I could do a form of the Logan to Alpha from Clacton onwards, since Clacton is my VOR. But it's just up to what...
Pastor 6 Power, Copenhagen identified.
It's just up to what they think. Coming up through flight level 200.
Multiply 342, turn right heading 120, radar vectors ILS runway 29.
120 now left.
Still flight 54 Alpha Copenhagen control.
Climbing nicely.
EC64 Charlie Quebec, proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo.
Proceed direct Kilo Oscar Romeo, EC64 Charlie Quebec.
Runway 4 Charlie Victor via Echo 1, line up runway to right and wait.
Via Echo 1, line up and wait, runway 22 right, runway 4 Charlie Victor.
Air conditioning in the cabin is being
6211,
held at 20
radar
Celsius.
contact, climb flight level 110.
Flight level 110, Scandinavia 6211.
Mediflight 342, descend 2,000 feet.
Descend 2,000 feet, Mediflight 342.
Okay, I'm just going to pause track IR now. There we go. Paused. We've got 16.7 nautical miles.
Please recycle transponder code 2210.
Scott 2210.
Yeah, 17.7 nautical miles. That's outbound from Cork.
Airbus A320 stand out for 8 with Golf QNH 1026. Request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
5 Lima Foxtrot, Roger. Call you back, you're number 1. Red Nose 8 Mike Victor, behind departing Ryanair 737-800. Line up to right and wait, behind.
After departing Ryanair, pull up and wait behind for Red Nose 8 Mike Victor.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot, good afternoon. Clearance to Frankfurt, next Charlie departure, squawk 4561.
This Frankfurt next into Charlie departure runway 2 to your right, squawk 4561, the time for 5 Lima Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 5 Lima Foxtrot, feedback correct. EC64 Charlie Quebec, descend flight level 80.
Coming up on 26,000 feet.
EC64 Charlie Quebec, descend flight level 80.
That's almost 1,000 to go.
Charlie Quebec, descend flight level 80. Duty 1 Bravo Charlie, descend level 250.
Descend flight level 250 for 1 Bravo Charlie.
Runway 4 Charlie Victor, radar contact, proceed direct Ilde, Echo Echo Lima, climb flight level 340.
Proceed direct Echo Lima, flight level 340, Ryanair 4 Charlie Victor.
Red Nose 8 Mike Victor, take off to right. Red Nose 8 Mike Victor, cleared for takeoff, runway to right.
Clear takeoff runway 2 to right for Red Nose 8 Mike Victor.
Skeleton 6211, proceed direct Romeo Oscar Echo.
Direct Romeo Oscar Echo Scandinavia 6211.
EC64 Charlie Quebec, Copenhagen control.
With you.
EC64 Charlie Quebec, descend flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80.
I'm going to reduce throttle just a little bit. And I'm going to monitor our speed because we have no auto throttle.
Direct Vetty.
Direct Vetty, 6
EC28 Yankee Tango, radio check.
EC28 Yankee Tango, hello, V25.
Readability 5, 28 Yankee Tango.
Okay, there we go, folks. Up at flight level 260, crew in cruise. I will. I'll stop the recording here, and I will resume as we begin our descent over the North Sea.
Heading 110.
110, flight 340.
Tail station calling, second.
Ladies and gents, welcome back. We are now at the top of descent. We're going to begin descending now. Okay, so we've had a quiet cruise over the North Sea, and unfortunately, only the ground controller is online at Stansted. But at least that's something. On a Monday afternoon, I suppose I don't expect anything crazy. Ground controller is 121725, so I'm going to put that in COM 2, 121725. So that's in COM 2 for when we need it. Let's have a look at the weather in Stansted is... so we've got a 04 approach. 27 Celsius, goodness sake. 8 knot crosswind from the right hand side. QNH 1021. So that's a 04 approach. And up until the time that I looked at that, I was going to use the part of the Logan 2 Alpha arrival, but now that well, I mean, well, the thing is if you go the Logan 2 Alpha from Abbott, they would still give you a downwind, I'm imagining. No, actually, because it's Unicom, I'm just going to go inbound Clacton, and then I'm going to go and descend using my own radar vectors to the ILS approach of runway 04. So essentially, I'm going to come into Clacton, and then from Clacton I'm going to go radar vectors down, kind of in this direction, and then up. Probably, actually, I could go inbound Lambourne, actually. I might use Lambourne as from Clacton direct to Lambourne, and then up to the end of the ILS. I might do that. So, does that then mean, are there any Lambourne? I seem to remember there's a Lambourne star. There's Detling. No, the Lambourne star I'm imagining is probably the Heathrow star, which is why Lambourne as a star is in my mind. But alas, it is not. Brookman's Park seems to be actually more used as a VOR for stars than Lambourne is, but essentially what I'm going to do, I think, is fine, in that I'm going to just go from Clacton direct to Lambourne. So let's tune up Lambourne, actually. That's 15.6. So let's put 15.6 set, and Yep, we can even track the Lamborn. We can track the radial now from it. We're in range, so as soon as we hit Clacton, as soon as we hit Clacton, we will then go direct Lamborn, and that'll give us a good southerly approach for runway 04 at Stansted. We're coming down through 16,000. We are currently 250 knots indicated, so that's perfect. Not too much craziness there, and the aircraft is doing very well. There's Felixstowe, a massive port at Felixstowe, and Ipswich, it's just here, I think. Yes, that's Ipswich. I used to work near Ipswich, just around here actually, I think. Or is it? Yeah, I think it was just about here. And I have been sailing. Down here. And I have been sailing into here, actually. Long time ago. Okay. 6.3 nautical miles. Okay, so we're going to be inbound to Clacton very, very soon overhead Clacton. There is a Ryanair at what level, I'm not sure. He is below me. Oh, there he is. Woo! Look at that. He's evidently using Clacton as well. Okay, coming down through 12,000. Okay, that is Clacton done. Let's go. Right, inbound Lamborn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I click on the right? Oh. Did I click on the wrong? What? I'm going to have to go back and watch my video later on to see what I clicked on. No, that's correct. Sorry. I just visually didn't read that correctly. Okay. Phew. I thought for a second, yeah. So a 04 approach is technically correct for that. Okay. I didn't make a mistake. That's correct. Coming down through 10,000. Let's just tap the brakes ever so slightly, just to bring us down below 250. That'll do. Right, so now we're down below 10,000 almost. Let's get the lights on and the seatbelt signs. Okay, let's go taxi. Airport briefing arrival. Okay, not below 2,000 using the ILS. Okay, and because there is a ground controller, we have the airport charts up. Okay, so we're 24 nautical miles away from Lambourne. And we're descending through 3,000 feet. QNH for Stansted local is 1021, so let's set that, 1021, set. Coming down through 7,000, 8,000, 7,000. Bit gusty. A little bit gusty. Bit of heat haze. Yeah, it's a hot day. So the airport's going to be off our right hand side. Well, actually I think that's the airport there. Yeah, that's the airport right there. So we're going to go in this direction, then turn right up onto that runway. And I think that's Chelmsford off our nose here. Let's reduce throttle because we're just edging up over 250. Actually, now we're down through 6,000 feet. Let's begin decelling. Yeah. Let's come down to about 180 to 200. Let's just double check that we've still got the ground controller online. We do indeed. We do indeed. 121.725. No one else at the moment for Stansted. 121.725. Set. Cross-checked. Down through 4,000 feet. It's going to be... things are going to happen pretty quick now. Let's get the ILS frequency in. 110.5. Let's put that on nav 1. 110.5. And the ILS localizer is 042. Thousand to go. .042 set. 1,000 to go. Let's bring in the speed brake now. And aircraft is going to begin leveling out now. Let's just whack in a little bit of throttle.
Flaps 11.
Let's not go flaps 11 yet. Let's not do that yet. Let's just hover around 180 knots. Under 10 nautical miles. Just under 10 nautical miles now to Lambourne. Seats for landing. .8 nautical miles. Yeah. Lights are good. Don't know why the storm dome is on. Oh, I know why. It's because the F28 is a persistent flight model, and the last time I flew it, I had the storm dome on because it was dark. So I've just been flying around all day long with the storm dome on. Oh well. and all of the lights, which we don't need. So why don't we just throw these off, just so that we're being relatively realistic. Thank you. There we go. Okay. 4.4 nautical miles now. So let's think about flaps. And making some calls on Unicom. So we're going to go from here, we're going to go on a heading of 350, let's say. 350 set. 2.4 nautical miles. 3,000 feet. 200 knots. 1.9 nautical miles. As soon as we see that cone of confusion, we're going to heading hold. 1.4, 1.3, 1.2, 1.1, 1 mile. Okay, let's just go heading hold now. And now let's transition over to nav 1, which is our ILS, while we decelerate. Let's also arm our lift dumpers and make sure our takeoff TTC switches are on takeoff. Fuel is good, just under 2 tons in each tank, which is fine. We're going to go glide slope auto for this. Actually, we're going to make this 340, like so. Stansted approach, Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot is joining the 04 ILS, 12.5 nautical miles. The lovely mown fields of East Anglia. Right, let's go flaps 11. Now with flaps 11, let's go to the landing VREF, and let's go landing VREF of, let's go flaps 25. With a landing speed of 131. So let's put the final approach speed at 131. So let's begin slowing down. Since there's no ATC to give us landing clearance as such, we'll give ourselves quote-unquote landing clearance. There's the airport off our 2 o'clock. And we're just waiting for the establishment of the localizer now. So we're going to hit the beam in readiness for that, and we're going to hit the glide in readiness for that. So they're both armed and ready to engage once we run into them.
Hello, Unicom.
Hi.
Howdy.
Ah!
Under 10 nautical miles, let's go gear down. Okay, flaps are in landing setting now, and we've got a massive grate. Okay, we're going too slow. Okay, 3 greens. Stansted traffic, Scandinavian 34 Foxtrot is established, runway 04, 8.2 nautical miles.
Bro, you're in Unicom.
Clear for takeoff.
122.8, yeah, I'm on Unicom. What's he talking about? Okay, fully established. fully set up for flaps 25 approach, which is slightly faster than the flaps 42 approach. But there we go. I like to mix it up. I'm used to doing flaps 42 approaches at, you know, down at 119 knots, but it's a long enough runway. We'll be fine. And we're just watching that speed bar from fast to slow. I'm slap bang in the middle at the moment, and the aircraft is doing a good job of stabilizing us on the localizer and keeping us held on the glide. So our climb out is going to be 3,000, and we're going to climb out runway heading in case of a go around. And who knows, we might actually one day have to do a go around, particularly on VATSIM if someone throws themselves in my path. What an aircraft. What an absolute beauty. Okay, I'm gonna do this touchdown without looking outside. That was my last look at the external camera. I usually distract myself with the external camera. Okay. 17 knot crosswind. I said that was my last look out of the cockpit, but that is the thumbnail, and that will be my last look out the cockpit. Okay, I'm continuing on autopilot here. I haven't pulled it out yet. You'll see when I do. So far, everything's gone really well. The autopilot's behaved very nicely. Sometimes it doesn't, but that's usually because you don't put it in at the right speed and configuration under the glide. Okay, that's me. I'm going to go manual now. That's 900 feet. Oh, that is a bit low, a bit high. Down you come. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Half deflection. That's tantamount to a go around if that got any worse. Continue. My flaps are set. Minimum's landing. I'm visual now. That wind is buffety. Okay. Long landing. Phew. That was fun. Stansted ground, good afternoon. Scandinavian 3-4 Foxtrot just vacated on Papa Romeo.
Scandinavian 3-4 Foxtrot just ground, good evening. Do you have a standard preference?
Negative, just put me where you want me, thanks. 3-4 Foxtrot.
Scandinavian 3-4 Foxtrot, roger, taxi stand 1-3 via a Papa, a Juliet and Hotel.
Stand 1-3 via Papa Juliet Hotel, Scandinavian 3-4 Foxtrot, thanks.
Correction, Scandinavian 3-4 Foxtrot, Papa, a Juliet Alpha.
Papa Juliet Alpha. And that's Papa Juliet Alpha, thanks. 3-4 Foxtrot. take the strobe off, and let's get the APU started up. And just random clearing up of the aircraft. Let's go standby on the weather radar. That was fun. Right. So Papa Juliet Alpha. Okay. That's Papa Juliet Alpha. Stand 13 is there on the left. Okay. Let's pop the APU on now. I don't actually like the cabin music. I wish they actually would not do that. Maybe is there a way I can turn it off? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to take the third right-hand turn in here, which is this one just coming up here. East is Alpha East. And stand 13, 15, that's 15 right, 14, 13, so a little bit laggy here at Stansted, but the scenery's pretty intensive, so, and that's 13 left. Let's wait for 13 straight. There we go. Yeah, a little bit laggy, but okay, parking brake on. Let's go and pop on the APU, like so. And we can now bring the fuel off. Like so. Let's go with the chocks on now with the engine spooling down. Chocks. And let's get the generator on as well. And let's open the door. And let's just take the taxi light off. Should have done that turning on to stand, but there we go. And with the external power coming on, let's go on. And now we can pull off the APU and its gen, like so. Release the crew, take off the pitot tubes, and turn off that music. That's usually the way I do things. There we go. I can't do that from the cabin, or the cockpit. I would like to do that, but I can't for some reason. Okay, and that's the state of the aircraft. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. I might actually just fly around. Let's just have a gander around Stansted. Now Stansted, to me, I know Stansted very, very well. I used to live in Cambridge, and so I feel like I know Stansted very well. I was in and out of this airport for a number of years. So let's just go have a look at the tower. Very nice. There doesn't seem to be pretty much anyone else on right now, except some guy. I think it was a Lufthansa over on the far side. But it's a quiet Monday afternoon on VATSIM. I think this contrasts quite starkly with the live stream I did last night. Oh, it's a 747-8F. Cool. So yeah, this video and this environment is a stark contrast to the environment that I was trying to live stream in yesterday. No, the day before yesterday. Saturday evening. I actually didn't keep that live stream. I deleted it. But I'm glad I came back and did another one. Let's see how much of the actual. Ah, yes. Yeah. And then there's the on-ramp that you pay like £50 million for just to drop someone off. Here, you drop people off and they go into the terminal, which is horrendously well modeled. Actually, I'm not usually a terminal crawler, but let's just go have a look what's inside the terminal, shall we? While we're here. Wow, that is well modeled. That is indeed what it looks like. Yeah, now you see, this is the thing with Flight Sim. This is my parting question to you folks. With Flight Sim, we now have the advent of sceneries that just are just more and more and more and more detailed, to the point where the frame rates are just it just destroys systems that don't have, you know, an RTX 4080, for instance. I feel like the bar is being pushed up now to the point where, you know, my rig, which was perfectly fine for P3D for many years, well, it wasn't. Nothing was good enough for P3D and that code base. But anyway, it's now pushing us into needing, you know, to upgrade yet again. And I don't know that I have the money at the moment at this time in my life to upgrade any further than I already have. So I'm just going to have to tweak Microsoft Flight Simulator as much as I possibly can to maintain good frame rates and good performance while still enjoying the nice new sim. Because despite the fact that it's, what, 2 years old now, it's still new to me. It's still new to a lot of people. And we're not used to having brand new simulators every, you know, 4 years. That's crazy, you know. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I don't think I'm going to jump into it straight away, because all of the add-ons that we've been waiting for, like A2A simulations from MSFS, have only just arrived in 2020, let alone 2024. So I don't think I'll be grabbing it straight away. We'll just have to wait and see. Depends what the performance increases might be over 2020 versus 2024. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching. That's enough from me. I will stop gabbling. And yeah, hope you enjoyed just the chill video. It wasn't like a full video. It wasn't every second from start to finish. I cut out the cruise, and because it's a Monday, unfortunately we didn't have much going on VATSIM, but enough for me to just enjoy the F28 and continue to familiarize myself with it more and more. So that's it from me. I think the next video I'm going to do on this channel is actually going to be an A2A Comanche 250 video. And actually, I'm going to be taking off from Stansted here, because this is the last place I've flown the Comanche to. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will catch you all next time.